We are currently on our way to the Lights Festival here at Lake Lanier, and it's kind of like our date night out. My parents have Caleb, so we are baby free. But basically, if you don't know what that is, if you just think Rapunzel and the lights, like the lanterns lifting in the air, that's basically what it is. So it's so dreamy. It's currently 5:10, and I don't think the lights are gonna go up until 8, so we have a lot of time, but there's a lot of traffic right now. I kind of assumed everyone would be kind of getting in later because since the lights are not gonna take off for a little bit. My dinosaur's not going to be here anymore. Now that, that's a cute dinosaur, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You saved it. I was not sure at first.
Just finished book club and it was really good. Usually what we do is we vote each month, like everyone pitches a book and then we vote on it, and that's what we end up reading. So my book got picked and it was so perfect because I didn't even realize that it was based on Halloween. So we ended up reading Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber, and she's like one of my favorite authors. Basically, she finds out that she has until like midnight of Halloween until she dies, unless she does this one thing. So I was like, this is the perfect book because it's like we're meeting the week before Halloween. We all definitely agreed that it was like a 3-star read, which was kind of disappointing because like I said, she is like one of my favorite authors and I loved her Once Upon a Broken Heart series. Like I am such a big fan of that book. It's what got me into fantasy because of the way that she writes these worlds are just so magical and beautiful. But unfortunately, this book was not that. It was based in the real world. Because it's mainly set in our world, it was kind of like, it was all right. And we all joked that this book club was like fun because we really just talked about all of our questions that were left unanswered. So it was really us just being confused altogether, which was kind of funny. Today we're meeting a friend at the Gwinnett Heritage Environmental Center. That's a mouthful. But if you are in the Georgia area, it's a free museum and they have like a big water activity center where they learn about like the water cycle. Obviously Caleb is not at an age where he can understand that, but there's like a ball pit and there's like a big like water streaming table, and they also have like a room that has just like a giant tic-tac-toe board and like a lot of other fun stimulating activities. However, I see a school bus in the distance and I have a feeling there's a field trip today, so I'm really hoping that that room is open because other than that, there's not a ton to do here. They're really well known for their trails, but it is kind of sprinkling, so I don't think we're going to be able to walk. Back home now, and I just put Caleb down for his nap. So one of the first things that I've had my mind set on for this nap is to finish the book I'm reading. Last video I said I was reading Book Lovers, and I started it and I really liked it so far. I didn't get very far. I was like chapter 2. But then I went on the Libby app, which if you don't know what that is, Hannah Morgan, shout out. She introduced it to me. It's basically like a free library specifically for like audiobooks, and it works with Kindle. Like they have a whole digital library, which is amazing because I just got my Kindle pretty recently. It does take a long time for books to be available. It'll say like I put interest in so many books and it's like you're the 60th person in line, but then all of a sudden it'll be like 5 books are available. So I saw that Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, I think is how you say her last name, became available, and I don't know, I just was like, oh, this seems like really cute, and I kind of wanted to read something on my Kindle because I've been reading physical copies. I literally have been flying through this book. I feel like this is the fastest book I've read this year. I'm already 60% done. I started this 2 days ago. She's another very popular author, but I haven't gotten to read anything of hers yet. And I get it. I'm hooked, and I already have like a bunch of other holds for her book because her writing is just so realistic. I love the subplot that's going on as well as the romance going on. So I really want to finish that during his nap. I think I'm also wanting a second cup of iced coffee, which I rarely do, but like I have been going to sleep so late. Even though he takes pretty good naps, that I do get a rest, I also feel like sometimes I need another decompressing time once he goes down for the day, because that's another like 6-hour wake window. And so I end up staying up until like 11:30 midnight, and I am beat. Like today I am so tired. So I think I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. Highly recommend making lick mats for rainy days because it's very stimulating to the brain, I've heard. And it's basically plain Greek yogurt, and I put some blueberries in it for a little crunch, but he loves these. Ready? Okay. I finished the book. 5-star for me. Tonight is my mom's night out. He has a dad's night out. I have a mom's night out. Just something once a week where something that fills up our cup, and where the other person stays home, does the night routine, puts the baby down, cleans up around the house, and you can just do whatever you want that fills up your cup. And that has helped me so much through postpartum. It's something that I highly recommend that every couple does if they can, which means basically tonight I'm gonna go to my parents' house and we're gonna go out to dinner and probably go shopping, because that is just hanging out with them. I'm really close to my parents. It just fills up my cup, and that's usually what I'm doing every week. Usually I hang out maybe every once in a while with a friend, but it is also kind of hard because a lot of people have babies and maybe like they don't have the childcare help or schedules are crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna do that tonight. So I'm gonna make some soup. So I'm gonna make that so that the boys are set for when I'm out.